Joyce in Deer Lodge, Montana. Hey, Joyce, what's up?
Hey, Tom. First, just tell you I enjoy your program, and I record all programs every day, so I watch them.
Well, thank you.
And I want to go back to the programs yesterday where you were talking about your cluttered desk and things.
Yeah, okay.
And it just brought to mind when I was an older student when I went to college, and a shout out to SUNY at Geneseo. I was doing my student teaching. I had to have that before I graduated. And my supervising teacher dropped in for an unannounced visit. I was apologizing for my desk. It was cluttered and piled high with papers and things. And she gave me a little bit of wisdom, of food for thought.
Okay.
She said, well, if a cluttered desk is a sign of a cluttered mind, what is an empty desk the sign of?
Perfect. Perfect, yes. Well said.
I find myself all the time, if I go in for a meeting with somebody and their desk is empty, I hark back to her food for thought.
See, I have no problem with people who have very clean and neat desks. I actually, at a certain level, envy them. I'm just not biologically or neurologically capable of it. I've tried. God knows I've tried. I mean, there was a time in my life when I was first starting in business in the early 70s and running a company and being an administrator and I mean, a little tiny CEO, a little company with 16 employees, 18 employees. And I tried so hard to be organized and can keep and I finally hired an assistant. Back then, you called them a secretary. He was a grad student at Michigan State, and going to school part time and working for me part time. And he organized my desk. He organized my stuff, and he kind of followed me around and kept things. And it was very, very helpful. I interviewed once a guy who was it was for a cover story for one of the computer magazines back in the early 80s. 81, 82, whose name I don't want to divulge, but he was the CEO of one of the 5 largest tech companies in the world at the time. And I said, what's the secret to your success? And he said, my secretary. And I said, what do you mean by that? And he said, the first and most important hire I always make is my personal assistant, the person who works with me, because he or she is the one that keeps me functioning. I can't keep track of everything that's going on. And, I thought that was pretty smart stuff. So, anyhow, Joyce, thanks for the call. You're spot on.
To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here. And please be sure to hit the handy-dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.